I'm Sarah from No BS Beauty. I thought I'd do a cooking video. So I'm going to do shepherd's pie 2 ways. One way is the normal way that my dad likes, and the other way is keto, which is what cameraman likes. So I'm going to do it both ways. Oh, the screen shut off. Oh, now it's back on. Okay. Okay, Ike is coming into the picture, so just FYI. Oh, I got to move over. Is that okay if I move to the side?
Are you still in the shop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to chop up my onion, and then I'm going to cook that onion. So Ike is here. You can't see him yet, but he will be happy in a few minutes because when I do the vegetables, I take a little bit off for him. Although he's not been liking green beans so much lately, so I don't know why. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to start the pan, and sorry, we need to do some remodeling at Dad's kitchen, so yeah, anyway, okay. So I'm going to mix a little bit of, I like avocado oil. I don't have a specific reason, I prefer avocado oil. You know why? Because it doesn't burn as fast as like other oils. So, okay. Usually I use a really tiny knife, but I'm going to use the big girl knife today. Ike's drinking, so I apologize. Sorry, you probably hear Lincoln in the background too. He's probably barking at, I don't know, one of Dad's neighbor's dogs or something. Yeah, you know, the big girl knife is a lot faster though. There we go. Actually, this I'll link to the recipe. I'm curious if anybody will make it. I love it. I also have a really good chicken pot pie recipe. So, but this one calls for 1 cup of onion, but I just use a whole medium onion because I find that I don't like it. I don't know. A little more onion never killed anybody that I know of. Maybe it has. I don't know. Okay. There we go. So let's see. So I mix that in. Heat up the oil. I'm thinking I might need a little more oil. Hang on. Okay. I'm only a Michelin 1-star chef. Hang on, cover this up. Oh! We got a little... Oh, he's gone. I guess that's all we get. Okay, so then I've got... It usually calls for 2 pieces of garlic, but I do 3. Because a little more onion and a little more garlic. Bam! It's always a good thing. And then I've got this handy thing that it mashes the garlic. I did read somewhere you can stick the whole garlic in here without taking the covering off of it, but I just think that seems weird, so I don't do it. But maybe if that's true, let me know, and I could save myself 30 seconds of time doing it. Okay. Well, Lincoln might need more water. He needs hydration. Man, so I'm at Dad's. Gabby has little dishes because she's a little dog. And then Ike and Lincoln come over and pretty much finish her dish in like 10 seconds. Okay. Oh, hi, there's little Muffin. Want to say hi to everybody? No? Okay, bye. Bye, Duty. Okay. Sorry, everyone's going to have to listen to Ike pant in the background because that's what he does.
Tell him it's me.
It's cameraman panting. I don't know. Ike always does that, though. He's always hot, I guess. Okay. Actually, usually I make my sous chef do this while I prepare everything, but my sous chef is working the camera, so... Sometimes when you're a big deal, you gotta step up and do all the hard work, right? Okay. Stirring them. I think they usually say like 5 minutes. Okay, now I'm gonna add the garlic. Although they say to add the garlic at a different point, but I add it with the onions. Just because I'm making my recipe the no BS way. The important thing is not to burn the garlic or the onion, because that doesn't taste very good. Okay. I scare cameraman's mom when I use knives and scissors, don't I, cameraman? So she always sends me like these safety devices that are really handy. So I have a feeling if she watches this, she's probably gonna send me like a nice safety knife that I won't hurt myself with.
It'd be the chopper that
Yeah.
does it inside of plastic or something.
Okay, there we go. I'm done with that, done with that. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay, they say cook over medium-high heat for 2 minutes. Oh, no, it says cook 5 minutes. Sorry, I don't know where I saw that from. There we go. Yeah, usually I use a little baby knife. I don't know why, I just like it, but the big girl knife is faster. Has it been 5 minutes, you think? Not quite yet, I don't think. Although the one tip I have is, you're using onions in a recipe and you're getting them at a store, buy 2 of them. Because if you buy one and the one's rotten, like happened to me the other day, and you only have one, then you're kind of screwed. So buy 2. And then you can use the other onion next time. It's always good to have a backup. So this recipe calls for ground beef or ground lamb. I use ground beef from Kowalski's. And you know what I do? I just buy, because they pre-package them all, right? I just buy whichever one I can find that has the most pounds in it, because usually they're like around 1 pound. I always try to get one that has a little more than a pound in it, because I'm making it for 2 different dishes, you know? So the 2 pound, getting a little bit more than 1 pound is nice. So this is 1.12 pounds. I would love it if I saw one that was like 1.3 pounds. I've been all over that, but I didn't have that option today, so that's what I'm rolling with. And okay, so I usually, you can like chop up carrots. That's what I do a lot of the time, but sometimes you can buy these pre-things. But what I do is I'm not a big fan of green beans, so I pull them out from the measuring cup and then I give them the dogs to eat. Seems to work well. They seem to like it. So, okay. I think this recipe calls for like 1 cup of frozen mixed peas and carrots and 1/2 cup of corn. And I'm just gonna do 2 cups of all of it, except for I'm gonna pull the green beans out. So, let's see. Oh, has Lincoln said hi to everybody yet? Where's Gabby? Okay. Add the ground beef. I think that's good, huh? Yeah. And if you don't do this 2 ways, you can do this all in 1 pan. If you're not going to do it 1 keto and 1 non-keto, and then you can just finish this if you have an oven-proof pan, and then it's like you don't have to get any other dishes dirty. Oh, we don't want that. That's not very edible. Okay. Bam! Is that Emerald that does that?
Yes.
Should I not? Is that not funny?
That's fine.
You know why? Because I saw it on a show. It was like Bam SpaghettiOs or something, like he had his own brand or something. And I haven't thought about it in so long. Okay, so break it apart. So then it calls for like parsley, rosemary, thyme. I just use an Italian seasoning mix. And I just, because this contains oregano, basil, rosemary, thyme, and parsley, which is most of the things this calls for. And I just mix in probably like a teaspoon or tablespoon. See, normally I have my sous chef do this part, but it's always nice to have a good sous chef. And then I'm going to mix in the pepper and salt. I think that's good for the pepper. You can never have too much pepper, can you?
Yeah.
You can have too much salt though. I'm not really measuring, but it has actual measurements in the recipe if you want. Oh, I need to heat up something quick. Hang on. So I'm doing this the lazy person way because I'm doing it 2 ways, so it's like twice as much work, kind of. So for the keto one, I buy mashed cauliflower instead of mashing my own cauliflower, and then I just heat it up in the microwave. I want to make sure it doesn't explode. Peel back, okay, a little bit, and then pour it. So. And then instead of doing the other part, I just buy the already mashed potatoes, and I'll heat this up too when the mashed cauliflower is done. But obviously you can make your own mashed potatoes if you want to. That's what I usually do if I'm not doing it 2 ways, but it does make, I mean, mashed potatoes aren't hard, but it's all appealing. And my dad really prefers not the, he calls them, if you use them peeled, not peeled potatoes, the lazy potatoes. He does not like the peels on them. So these have no peels on them. So, yeah. Okay. So I'll get this ready. I think I peel that back a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm letting this cook a little bit more. I'm going to start the process of sorting the green bean chunks for the dogs. Oh, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is my pre-mixed thing. You know, I'm kind of a really lazy cook now I think about it. Yeah. You see, you caught that? It's pretty good cat. It seems like they put more green beans than anything, so. There we go. Oh, hang on right here. Lincoln. Is Lincoln in? Oh, Lincoln, you want a green bean? There we go. Hang on, guys. Sorting process. They definitely, green beans must be cheaper than the rest of these. Because they definitely put in more green beans than they do anything else. Hang on. It's green bean. You know, there might be a few that sneak by, but Lincoln's pretty good at getting them. Ike's very good at catching. Da-da-da-da. Still sorting. Don't touch my hand. Here we go. Don't get my hands dirty. Yeah, they definitely go heavy on the green beans. Hang on. I will get you some more. Hang on. Hang on. Life is a journey. I don't even not like green beans that much. I just don't like them in this recipe for some reason. And I guess, you know, if you're totally keto, the corn, you could probably get a mix that doesn't have corn in it. Right, cameraman?
Yeah.
Because corn is kind of higher. But in the long run, it's, you know what I mean? You don't use a whole ton of them. Hang on, yep. Oh, good boys. Hang on, let me stir this. Hang on 1 second. And you can use whatever if you want lamb, you can use that. I always just use beef. If you want fattier beef, you can do that. Okay. Okay, hang on. Here. Don't spill them everywhere, though. He's gonna spill them everywhere. That's what he does. Okay. Now I'm taking out the mashed cauliflower. Now I'm putting in the regular mashed potatoes. I think for 2 minutes. Oh, you guys made a mess. Sorry, Lincoln. I think you probably didn't get as much as Ike did, but I'll make it up to you. Lincoln. No, Gabby. I was thinking for sure Gabby would make an appearance when she heard the veggies, but I guess not. Okay. Yeah, hang on, I got a few more. Gotta keep the Sioux dog chefs happy. Okay. Let's see. It's getting close to being done. Not quite. Almost done. I think I'll take that opportunity to mix in the Worcestershire sauce, which is somewhere. Right here. I think they typically say mix in like a tablespoon. I don't really measure it though. To me that seems like a tablespoon. That's what I do. That's how I roll. And then the other thing you're going to mix in is, well, the garlic, which I already mixed in because I like it better if the garlic's cooked a little bit, you know what I mean, before it goes into everything. Okay. How many minutes do I really say I cook it for? 3. So I'll do 1 more minute. Let's see. Okay. Got that done. Da-da-da. Okay, tomato paste. There's one that was almost finished. And these little tubes are awesome. Instead of just buying the can, then you only use one and then you have to try and find something else to make so you don't waste it. These are awesome. So, what is this? Amore. Okay. I think we need 2 tablespoons. This might have 1 left in it. Yeah, right about 1. There we go. Okay. Here's one of them. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Okay, let me open up the new one. Da-da-da-da, the new bottle. I'm glad I can actually open these myself. I had to return something to Ulta today because I was unable to actually open the product. The cameraman couldn't even get it open without probably, and it was like this tiny little jar. Like, how do you even open that when it's so little? It's kind of annoying. I mean, we probably could have gotten it open if we would have like used a pliers or something, but then you're not going to be able to shut it again. So, okay. Hi. Thank you. Okay. There's the other spoonful of the tomato paste. Mix it all in. go. And now I'm going to separate these two because I add a little bit of flour into this mixture, and cameraman does not want the flour. So I grabbed a separate bowl. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna mix this in first, and then the flour. No, maybe not. Hang on. I'm thinking. You know what? I'm gonna separate it first. Okay. So I want to take about a third out of it. I think that's about a third. Okay. Okay, so I got that. Now I'm mixing a little bit of flour. I have the flour right here. It's like for the magic of cooking, there's flour here. So I'm going to use, I think, about 1/2 tablespoon. Half tablespoon. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of flour. Okay. There we go. And then it kind of makes a little bit of a paste almost, or what is it called, like a roux? I don't know what it does. Mix it together, I guess that's all I can say. And then after you mix it together, then you can add the broth and then the frozen vegetables. So I got those mixed into the regular version. And I'm going to mix in a spoonful for cameraman. Separate. Do you want green beans in yours, cameraman? Do you want me to
Sure.
take them out?
Sure, no, it's fine.
Oh, okay. You like green beans, huh? Oh. Sorry. Oh. There we go. See how skillful I am at tossing it to the dogs so as not to get my hands dirty?
You gonna light that one?
Yeah, in a minute here. You want a little more veggies in yours?
Sure. That's good.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay. Whoa. It's okay. Okay, so mix that in. Now I'm going to mix in the broth. And how much broth? 1 cup. It's open. So I think I'll probably divide them amongst the two. Half. Just a little bit left. There we go. There we go. It kind of makes like a little bit of a stewy texture almost, I guess. Should I put some xanthan gum in yours, cameraman?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, because that's the thickener alternative. That's keto is xanthan gum. Xanthan gum?
Xanthan.
Xanthan gum. But it really only takes a very, very tiny little amount to thicken it. So I'm going to use this one. This is 1/4 teaspoon. I think you're good. So that'll thicken up a little bit. Some thickening up. Okay. And then I think we're at the end of it. Oh, it says bring the liquid to a boil and then reduce to a simmer for 5 minutes. But this is the best part of this whole recipe. This is the very end of it, so. I'm gonna do this one for Dad's. Kind of hot, okay. But again, if you're not doing 2 different formulations, you can just put the rest of it at the top, because I'm going to put the mashed potatoes on this. Or you could just do it and then you don't have to get 2 dishes dirty. Okay, I can't leave one scrape behind though, because it would bother me. There you go. Okay, so here's cameraman's bowl. So now I'm going to pour it into the other dish. Okay, everything's off. There we go. Okay. Now. Okay. So now I'm going to take the mashed cauliflower and give it a little stir. And then you kind of just cover it. Try to make a whole level thing. I guess if I mashed the cauliflower myself, I could make sure I have enough to fully cover everything. You ought to probably save like a lot of money too, because I have a feeling this probably. Okay. Then I'm going for the real potatoes now. I might need 10 more seconds. Maybe not. We'll see. They shouldn't. And again, you can use real mashed potatoes if you have the energy to make them. Or if you like the peels on them. Who knows? It's probably where all the nutrition is, huh? Right? That's what I hear about like other fruits. Okay. Kind of want to evenly space them out to get adequate coverage. And you definitely don't want this to be too full, because if it is, the next step will make it a mess. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Usually I lick the spoons when I'm done, although they don't like the cauliflower ones so much. Then the last step, before you put it in the oven, you cover this with Parmesan cheese, and it gives it a really nice crispy crust to it. So I've got Parmesan cheese. I'm going to coat this. You want a nice coating of it because it will give it a crispy kind of crunchy coat to it. And it gives it a lot of flavor. So, and if you don't have a crispy crust at the end of it, you can use your broiler and that will help give it a little bit of a crust. So, and I like to go crazy with it because I love cheese. So, I think they say to use like a 1/4 cup, but I use a heck of a lot more than that because it's my favorite part of the whole recipe. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to think what temperature I'm going to cook it on. I'm going to cook it, I think 350 for like 20 minutes is what you want to do. Well, I will say, a lot of the time when I'm making this, I just put gloves on because I don't like my hands to smell like garlic and onion, so gloves are nice if you don't want your hands to smell like that all day. So I'm going to let that preheat. I'm going to throw this in for, I think, 20 minutes. And then through the magic of videos, when you see this, it'll be cooked. So, yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey guys, so through the magic of time or the magic of video editing, it's all done. So I had it in there at 350 for about 20 minutes, and it's got a nice crisp topping on it with the cheese and the mashed cauliflower. So this one's cameraman's. So here we go. Oh, Ike, you're good. This is hot. Hot, hot, hot. No hot
Ike,
dogs allowed. Too hot, too hot. And then Dad's is right here. A nice little crisp crust on it with the mashed potatoes and Parmesan cheese. They were in there for about 20 minutes. And if you don't have a golden crisp top to it, just put it on under the broiler for a minute or two, and it'll really quickly, cook up. So I got a little chili, so I got all my layers on. But anyway, so time to eat. The one thing I will say, excuse me, I am talking. The one thing I will say is it's very hot. So if you take it out 5 or 10 minutes before you're going to eat, it will help you from burning your mouth and tongue because it's never fun. So anyway, check out the link below. Thanks so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys more later. Okay, bye guys.